the White House is saying that they need to vet Smithsonian exhibits to see if it aligns with Trump's vision of America. I'm reminded of when he saw The Rock, the Alcatraz movie on PBS at Mar-a-Lago, and then said he was going to open Alcatraz again. I wonder if he saw National Treasure and thinks that there's a treasure map on back of the Declaration of Independence.
Right, he saw that. He said, okay, I got to take over the Smithsonian. There's all kinds of things I need. This is about one of the craziest things we have seen from this guy. And this is the same guy that took over the Kennedy Center and has already announced he's giving himself the Kennedy Center honor next year. And he just wants to control everything. This is another method of control. And if an exhibit doesn't fit in with, I think it's, quote, his interpretation of American history, it's gone. And look, I wouldn't put it past the guy. My family and I have been to the Smithsonian. It's a wonderful, amazing place to go. And they have that room of all the jewels. That's going to end up somehow in Trump's possession if he takes over the Smithsonian. He's going to say, well, these are mine. I put them in my crown. This is horrifying. This is awful for American history. This is awful for knowledge. The Smithsonian has already had to change their impeachment exhibit, which I didn't even know that was a thing, but that sounds fun. And they've altered the language to take out any reference to Trump's election lies and causing the Capitol riot with regard to his second impeachment. So they're already altering things at this museum to erase parts of American history because they know Trump doesn't like it.
Well, and this is beyond Trump. I mean, we've seen this in Florida and Texas in particular, where they said slavery was great. It was a job skills program, essentially, is what they were arguing. And this is an attempt on behalf of the right to rewrite history. Anything they don't like is gone, is out. We saw that the Homeland Security has put Manifest Destiny paintings up again of white settlers roaming across the plains. And in the corner of the painting, you can see Native Americans like running in the distance. And this is something that they've commissioned recently. This isn't a painting from 1850. This is a painting from 2025 that the government has now put up. This is a part of rewriting history to fit their narrative. And I don't understand why people aren't more shocked and alarmed. I mean, it's comical on the one hand because it's so absurd. But 10 years ago, alternative facts was really absurd. Yeah. I'll never forget seeing Leanne Conway say that on TV and laughing. And now here we are in the stupidest parallel universe of all the timelines.
Speaking of Republicans and their historical rewrite, you brought up the slavery thing where they do tell us, well, it was good. These people learned skills. And at the same time, this is the same party that loves to still go out there and brag, well, Abraham Lincoln was a Republican and he freed the slaves. But he freed them from something you said was actually super useful. So which is it? Either slavery was bad and Lincoln did a good thing, or slavery was good and Lincoln did a bad thing. They hold these two conflicting views and sell them to us at the same time. And it never dawns on these Republicans that, well, wait a minute, both of these things cannot be true at once. But that's how incompetent and inept this party is that has taken over. I mean, for a group of people so dumb, they sure have managed to basically wipe out our entire government.
Well, and I think, unfortunately, it's complacency on behalf of the average American citizen. These people are outraged and are not working and are out voting every chance they get, from dog catcher on up to President of the United States, and more average American citizens are not showing up to the polls, or they're disillusioned. And quite frankly, we've not seen a lot of leadership from the left. We've seen a lot of canned ideas that were Republican ideas 10 years ago. And so I understand there's a lot of frustration on the left. But something's going to have to be done. I mean, we are past 1984 at this point, with the president sending out a goon squad to take away things that he doesn't like from national museums.
Yeah, and look, with the Democrat on their side, I think their issue right now is they can't fight back because it's nap time. And a lot of them are really just fighting to stay alive. I mean, we've got Democrats, how many have died this year? 4, 5 in office of old age? I mean, these people don't even know what's going on anymore. They're so disconnected from reality. They're physically incapable of fighting back. And I think that's why Gavin Newsom has, skyrocketed in the last week and a half to being this massive superstar, because finally there is somebody with a big platform, a big stage, and power saying, hell no, we're going to fight fire with fire. We're not going to do when they go low, we go high. Like, I'll go low. That's what Newsom is saying. And people are like, you know what? That's kind of fun and I like it. So Newsom really is the one guy fighting Trump on Trump's level. You've got Bernie and AOC fighting, on the idea side. I think Jasmine Crockett's doing a phenomenal job fighting Republicans too, much like Newsom. But the fact that we can point to these people and name them each individually tells us we do not have enough of these folks. The rest of them, again, trying to keep themselves out of the grave because they're all just dying off.